try so hard, whatever. But shit, different year. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever.
What's that like? Well, you just said same stuff, to have another stretch like this where you keep fighting, but it's the results that you're not wanting.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You got to keep fighting, but everybody fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got to win some games. We got to finish strong as we can, but to be able to not, even have a chance to be in the postseason and, mess that up, you know what I'm saying? It's frustrating.
What's going on, good people? It's your boy Alberto, your host of 95 North Falcons Talk Show. Man, you just saw a clip from yesterday's game from Grady Jarrett. Man, very disappointed. And a tough defeat to the Baltimore Ravens. Folks, that's the leader of the locker room. That's the most vested veteran that we have on this team. Atlanta Falcons, it's time for you to listen before it's too late. Or it might be too late, man. I don't know. Grady Jarrett coming out and talking the way that he did just strikes a chord with me, man. Sounds like a player that's fed up, has had enough of the process, and he put it best. Same year, different shit. Same shit. Atlanta, you gotta listen. You have to listen. This offseason, with the cap that we have, you have to go all out and bring in the right defensive pieces to help out. To help Grady, more importantly than anything. He can't do it on his own. He has been doing it on his own for the better part of 9 years, man. 9 years, multiple failed attempts to bring in players to come in and play in the middle with him and help out. Rashid Hageman was a failure. Marlon Davison, that was a failure. This offseason, you had opportunities to go ahead and sign, the likes of Larry Ogunjobi, and Ndamukong Suh, and probably a bunch of other names right now. And you didn't. You went out and you signed Eddie Goldman, which it would have been, it was a decent signing at the time. And I don't think Atlanta would have foresaw what happened with him retiring, but he did. And they weren't proactive going to acquire anybody else. You relied on a rookie undrafted free agent by Timothy Horn, which he has grown in his own right, in his own game, and he's done an unbelievable job being a undrafted free agent. But he's not an impact player; he's more of a rotational player. Abdullah Anderson, another guy that's been around in the league, came in, has done work. He's been great. He's flashed, but that's another guy that's more of a rotational piece. TQ or Taquan Graham, started showing flashes and his potential, and then bang, he goes out with a knee injury. Atlanta hasn't been proactive in bringing anybody in to help Grady Jarrett, so I can see the frustration. This offseason, you have to put your big boy pants on and use that cap money that's coming and acquire the assets to help Grady in the middle. Whether that's going out and signing Javon Hargrave, even a Larry Ogunjobi if he doesn't re-sign with Pittsburgh, getting creative in the draft, trading up for Jalen Carter. Impact needs to be. We need an impact player, and we need somebody to line up next to Grady and form an affordable tandem that can wreak havoc in the NFL. Grady's 29 years of age. He'll be 30 by the draft. I think he's still in the prime of his game, man. He's still productive. He's still a game wrecker. Teams still, scheme to take him out of the game, but he's just so relentless, man. He's great. He's great, and it just doesn't help. But there's nobody there to help him neither, so it doesn't. So you can see the frustration. So the Falcons definitely have to pony up the money. Go get Deron Payne. Go get somebody. And mend fences, man, because him talking like that, just like I mentioned, man, it strikes a chord with me, and I don't want to foresee where it could end up, but at the same time, I can understand why he would want, to seek all the other opportunities with other ball clubs if that happens. Um, I'll be one to say, man, I'll be the first one to say if that does happen, I would be heartbroken, man, because Grady Jarrett has been an outstanding player, man. What more can you ask from Grady, fifth round pick, 2015, 137th overall, man. Come on, man. He probably didn't even envision the success that he has in the league right now. And he's here. He's been a mainstay. He's been a Pro Bowler for the Falcons organization. He's been a community guy, a stand-up guy. So to all those things, Atlanta, the ball's in your court now. Ball's in your court. Are you gonna step up to the plate and listen to one of your vested veterans and give him what he wants? Listen to his to what he wants on this defense. I know the monetary aspect, you guys already took care of him. That's great, and I'm sure he's fine with that. But at the same time, man, you can't wear this guy out any more than what you have already, man. You got to start putting pieces. You got to start thinking about the future because he's not going to last forever, man. Might as well continue taking, advantage in this good way of putting people with him so that way he can just naturally do what he does, man. So, yeah, man. That's all I got to say about this, man. It's just frustrating to hear Grady Jarrett talk the way that he does. It's time, Atlanta. It's time. You have to go get two impact players on defense. Trade up in the draft if you have to. It's time, man. We can't afford. We can't afford for his departure, man. We cannot. That would be such a setback to this defense, man. Such a setback. So, yeah. So the Atlanta Falcons, man, you're on the clock. And hopefully you make the right decisions and right picks in this offseason that would entice Grady to stay much longer. Because if not, man, he can be another one of those players like previous players in the past knocking at that door and saying, hey, man, I want out. But let's not pray for that. Let's not hope for that. So this is your boy Alberto, your host of 95 North Falcons Talk Show. If this is your first time to the channel, please hit that like button. Please hit that subscribe button. I truly appreciate it. And drop those comments. Let me know what you guys think about this Grady Jarrett situation. How does Grady's speech make you guys feel as Falcons fans? Just drop those comments in the comment box, and we'll keep this thing going, man. This is your boy Alberto, your host of 95 North Falcons Talk Show. Peace.